Hey everybody, it's Nikki here with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and welcome to A Mix of Vintage. So I got a little bit of everything. I saved the glass. There's no glass. Glass is on Mondays. So I try to fit in this show here a little bit of everything, a little bit of paper, a little bit of ceramics, a little bit of kid stuff. So I hope you enjoy. Now how this works. If you see something you like, put it down in the comment below. Put the number, we're doing numbers again this week, put the number down in the comments below. It's first come, first serve. Shipping is not included in the quoted prices. I ship from New York, so it depends on where you live for all of you who are new to this. And I hope you enjoy. I will invoice Wednesday, right after this sale goes live. I will continue invoicing along that day. I invoice every Wednesday. And I combine shipping with the stuff from Monday's Glass with Glass sale to make it easier and cheaper for you. So let's get to it. Okay, so first up, I have this Golden Book Heidi. Was originally sold at Toys R Us for 48 cents, but the original cover price is 59 cents. So we can see the corners. Give you a good look at some of the corners. There's a little bendy down there. And the edges of the book. This one here was, let's see, original copyright 1954. This one is 1978 in its 14th printing. And just so you can see some of the wonderful colored pages we actually have in this one right here. There's lots of fun little Heidi pages. So this is the first guy up for offer, and it's going to be $3, number 20. Okay, so next up, I have my big-eyed kids here. There's my girl. It's my girl. She's the first one. And I want to keep them together in pairs. So here is the boy. So we have the boy and the girl. The boy's frame is in much better condition than the girl's. So I'll show you. These are the original frames that they came in. He does have, I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see, in his head right here, he does have a bit of a pin mark right there. I don't know why, but he does. And the girl's frame, like I said, she is a wee bit beat up right there. But otherwise, she is in really good condition. So these two, the girl and the boy, are the next items up for offer. Oop, I bumped you guys. And this is going to be $30 for the pair, number 15. Okay, this is my next little guy here. This is an Ironwood Otter. He is just super duper cute. He's very nicely done, floating around on his back there with his little whiskers and his little eyes. He's about 5 inches long, if memory serves. He has a nice flat bottom, so he sits all nice and purty, just like so. And if you're interested in this guy right here, he's going to be $10, number 7. Next up, I have this awesome, just in time for spring. This is a piece of Shawnee pottery. This is the Beehive vase. It is in just an off-white. And on the front, we have a couple of flowers. And then on the back, we have just one solitaire little flower. So it's in the style or the shape of a coil pot. It is a Shawnee. It is 6-7 inches tall there, glazed on the inside, so you can totally use it for a planter there. And if you're interested in this piece, it's going to be $18, number 12. Okay, so this next piece is done by an artist called Smith Frederick. Smith is first, then Frederick. I don't know if they just reversed his name or what, but that's what it says. This is actually a double Dutch. It is a metallic print. So you can see it's a metallic-y, shiny little print there. It does have a few little boopies on the inside where the metallic has started to fade, but it has this whole nice write-up here on the back, and it should be paired with Tulip Time. This is its original framing from the 50s, this piece right here. It is a little bit more of a rectangular shape, and the frame is a little dinged up right here on the edge, is a little dinged up, but totally reframable. It does have a glass, a very thin piece of glass on the top, so it'll get shipped very carefully, not heavy at all. And if you're interested in this guy here, it's going to be $12, number 17. Okay, this is the next piece here. Let me slide you guys up a wee bit. There we go. This is a beautiful crewel piece. It's a water wheel with some ducks, and I love the trees. The trees, for some reason, I like the little floofies on the trees. It makes me happy, these little floofies. So really pretty piece, chunky monkey wooden frame, 8x10 piece on a piece of canvas. They stretched it, stapled it in. They did such a good job getting this framed, I will say that. It doesn't have a hanger per se. Like sometimes these have hangers up top here. So you could just kind of rest it on the inset here. Really nice little crewel piece. And if you're looking to flesh out your crewel piece wall or your gallery wall, this is the next guy up here. He's going to be $25, number 5. Okay, next up I have this set of 4 hanging ceramic veggies. We've got the corn. These are all in perfect condition. So you've got the corn, and I would thread a little bit of maybe piano wire back here to hang these up. So there's the first one. Then we've got the carrots. I love the coloring on these. It was just actually really, really nicely done. Very, very pretty. All the paint's in great shape. We've got the tomatoes, little baby tomatoes there, also in really great condition. And last but not least, the onions. So very 70s, very, very much so, very cool. All have the same little hanger bit in the back here. All do have a number 5883. So not sure the maker on these, but if you're interested in the set of 4 veggies, they are going to be $24 for the set, number 9. Okay, these little guys, or big guys because they're actually quite large, are my next item. Here too, it's a twofer. The plates are exactly the same. These are done by Noritake. This is Hello Spring, and this is stoneware by Noritake. It is done in Japan. It is oven safe, detergent safe, microwave safe, and oven safe. They are a really good sized plate. I love, love, love the decoration on the top. It has like a 3D feel to it. So we've got the orange, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe poppy, and like some pansies. We've got purple and yellow, and they're just really lovely. Nice, big, beefy stoneware plates. I love stoneware plates. Great for a gallery wall. And if you're interested in these 2 right here, they will be $12 for the pair, number 3. My next item up is going to be this piece of redware with a luster job on top here. This is a little planter, and it has the dark, I'm going to say it's a real dark brown bordering on a black shade with gold metallic trim on the top. Like I said, it is a piece of redware. You can see that from the bottom. Great little place for 2 little plants to be planted in there, 2 little baby succulents. Just a little something different. And if you're interested in this baby here, it's going to be $8, number 19. Okay, next up I have this really pretty reverse painted silhouette on the bubble frame. Original frame on this as well. It's a smaller guy. You can see here by the size of my hand. It is a smaller guy. So this is a stagecoach scene there. Running away into the night. It looks like they're headed to the inn. Maybe they're in a hurry. Real pretty little trees in the background. This one just has a slightly darker feel to it. So I kind of dug it for that. It does have its original hanger there. It does display very nicely. Slightly bigger than postcard size. A little bit wider than postcard size. So if you're interested in this one, it's going to be $10, number 10. Next up, I have a small cameo piece. This has got a piece of quilted fabric on the back there. I believe this one, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. She has a name. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I will remember it and put it when I do the picture bits. But these are the small little baby guys. She does still have her hanger, and the back of her is slightly damaged with the paper backing, but that doesn't detract. It has a nice little wood frame. She's a little more faded than the next one I'll show you. And once again, kind of postcard size on these guys. This particular one here is $8, number 6. This is my other lady. She's Huback, H-U-B-A-K, I believe, Lady Huback. She is in the same style and shape as the other one I showed you just before. The only difference is she wasn't in the sunlight quite as long, so her little quilted backing is much more brilliant color. I'll show you them kind of side by side so you can see what I mean. One is just a little bit more faded than the other there. But she is lovely. She has such a sweet face. She almost looks like a Greek goddess. So if you're interested in Lady Huback, she is $8. Oops, she fell. $8, number 13. $8, number 13 on her. Whenever I see an Alice in Wonderland book, I gotta pick it up. There's a couple books I will always pick up. Alice in Wonderland, Black Beauty, there's a few others, but this is one I will always grab because there were so many different versions of this. This is Alice for the Very Young Reader. What's cool about this one is it is paperback, first of all, and it has color illustrations. I love it. I think this is 1967. Copyright on this one with a pretty little dedication in there. And like I said, all of the illustrations that appear in the original Alice in Wonderland are all in this book in color. Little paperback version there. So it's just a really neat little book. Oh, there's the little baby pig. There's another nice one with the Red Queen and her swollen head there. So if you're interested in Alice for the Very Young, it is $8, number 8. So up next I have this very sweet little tiny for spring. Look at that little sweetness. It kind of looks like a Precious Moments. It's not. This is Design Collection Bluebird Fine Porcelain. This was 1979, I believe is what it was. 1979. The gold trim on the top is in great condition. Same as right there and right there. It's just a real sweet little baby. It's like a little white flower tulip basket. Just a sweet little thing. This too would make a really cute little baby kind of like planter, I think. No design on the back, just on the front. And if you're interested in this guy, it's going to be just $4, number 16. $4, number 16. Okay, next up, just for fun, because I found them, I have a set of vintage to antique wooden blocks. This one here might actually be antique because it has a groom, picture of a groom on it, and not a wedding groom like a horse groom. So we've got this block here. I think there's a group of 7. This one is more vintage. This one's more vintage. Is that one. And then we've got this one. This one actually says Japan under the number 3. So probably it was a G and a T. And I know people do lots of fun things with these. I played with them. I had some fun. This one's got the P and the C on the back there. Let's see. This one has got the K and the X. Whole bunch of neat little thingies on that one. Let me get the last 2 out here. And another vintage one. This one's probably in the best paint shape. We've got I and V. Look at me, I'm building. Oh no, my little tower fell down. That's okay. That's okay. And another one that I'm thinking is more on the antique side of things. That looks like a spinning wheel. It's kind of hard to see. This has got a bunch of different letters on it. And it's just like this one down here. So you get the set of 7 wooden blocks. And they're going to be $7, number 2. Next up, I got another golden book. This one is in perfect condition. This is Richard Scarry's Naughty Bunny. I almost said button. Look, he is naughty. He's got a little saw in his hand. He's just chopped down a tree. The edges on this book are in a really good shape as well. Very good shape. The spine is all nice and goldy. And this book has barely, if ever, been cracked. We get copyright of 1987, original copyright 1959. The little bunny didn't mean to be naughty, but it was just so hard to be good. I know, I know. I love the Richard Scarry stuff. I think it's super, super cute. So this is all about a bunny trying to be good, but really just can't help but be naughty. So this guy right here at the end, and I love this. Everything gets better. If you're going to draw on the wall, draw I love you, mommy, right? So this is the next guy up for offer. This is going to be $3, number 4. Last golden book I have for you this week. This is The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable furry old Grover. This is my favorite one. This is an original one from the 70s when Sesame Street was out. I loved Grover. Grover was one of my favorites, if not my favorite. I loved Near. So let's see, this one here I believe is 19. It does have a little, somebody did write Swanson up here in the corner. That's okay, they didn't write it over on that side. The corners of the books are in pretty good shape there. We had original 39-cent cover on this one. And this is all about, I was going to tell you the 1971 copyright. This is all like great bubble words, almost like a comic book style. And it's just all about Grover being afraid that it's a monster. Stop turning the pages. This book made me laugh so hard when I was a little kid. I thought it was hysterical. So if you're interested in this one here, it's going to be $3, number 1. Okay, next up, we're going to do a close-up. Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. This is a Cerakote bracelet. It has the lock clasp area. This is big enough. It's 7.5 inches. We've got shades of pink and gray on a gold tone bracelet. All the little scarab style. It's not really a scarab, but scarab style. Glass eyes, or almost like jelly belly kind of cat's eyes, are in there. That was so difficult for me to get out. I don't know why, but it does have a Cerakote stamp right in. I don't know if I'm going to get it to show up right in there. Sarah Coventry. And if you're interested in the pretty gray and pink bracelet, it's going to be $5, number 18. Okay, my next piece is just a really funky, abstract piece of MCM pottery. It is a crackling finish, which I think is really, really cool. They would put this on top of the pottery, and then when it fired, it would kind of split. I remember having nail polish that did this and thinking it was cool. It is not an ashtray. I think it's just a really fun free-form piece of pottery. It does have felt on the bottom down in there. So somebody was kind enough to do that for us. It is a lovely shade of pale, like robin's egg blue to turquoise. Perfect for spring. And if you're interested in this guy, it's going to be $15. Number 11. Last up, I have the shell art. It's, I don't know, should we call it a cat? I don't know, maybe we call it a cat. It's got its googly eyes, which, do they move? I think they move a little bit. It's little googly eyes. We're going to call it a cat. It is made in the Philippines. It's a small little baby guy. All its shells are there. It's one of my little oddball pieces. Just a cute little baby. Oh, he doesn't want to stand up on my fuzz, though. Just a cute little baby guy. And if you're interested in him, he's going to be just $6, number 14. Okay, that was everything. Thank you very much for joining me today. In case you missed something, I always run the numbers and the pictures again here at the end. I do the Glassware Class Sale every Monday over on Claudia K. Vintage's channel. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. We talk about glass. You learn a little something about glass, and I hope that people are really getting something out of it. I do a static every Wednesday over here on my YouTube channel. And then at the end of the week, I try to throw in a bonus video, whether it's a haul or a shop along or just something fun or cool that I found. So check those out. I'm also over on Whatnot every Thursday. I'm kind of shifting everything over to antique and vintage ephemera on Thursdays. Sometimes I do pop-ups, so make sure you have me bookmarked. And the link that you find below on the Whatnot will be a credit. You'll get a credit if you sign up using that link to get some items for $10. You get a $10 credit. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah. So that is everything for today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. And until next time, stay swanky and stay classy.